What's up, y'all? I thought that I would do a goddamn ads. What the hell? Fuck. I thought that I would do a review of this novel fucking article that I found ranking the top 50 basketball players of all time. Now, as you can see, I'm going to give my take on it. But as you can see, Michael Jordan, of course, Michael Jordan, greatest of all time. You can read it. You can read their explanation for it if you want to. It's too many damn people on here. I'm just critique their placings, and that's about it. So I don't know if I told any of y'all what I feel about how I feel about Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan, he's definitely right now the GOAT, greatest of all time. Um, in the future, I don't think that's going to be the case. Um, But thing about it is, Michael Jordan definitely greatest of all time. Deserves a top at the. Fuck is wrong with me tripping over my damn words? Deserves a top at the spot at the top of this damn list. Okay, LeBron James, of course, let's go. LeBron James, yeah, the chosen one. So LeBron James, obvious choice. This is where number three is where it starts getting weird. Wilt Chamberlain, whack as hell. This is whack as hell. Wilt Chamberlain, nowhere. I don't think Wilt Chamberlain deserves that. And I don't think none of those niggas from the 60s and 50s and shit like that. I don't think none of them niggas deserve top 10. Cause it was just so much easier back then. Like just the greatness, I don't know if none of them niggas deserve top 10. It was just so much different. The game was just overall easier. Magic Johnson, I can see why somebody would put him. I don't think he's above Kareem, but I can see why someone would put him right there. Magic Johnson is definitely a GOAT, greatest. He definitely top 10 at least. Magic Johnson's up there. Then you got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, obvious on the same level as LeBron James. I think he's just underrated. I think Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is just underrated because Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is just definitely up there with. I think he's in top three discussion. Hell no, Wilt Chamberlain's not number three. Niggas look at that 100-point games, 50 games, 26 rebounds, and think that he's the best. Hell no, Wilt Chamberlain ain't on this list. Bill Russell, y'all know from the last NBA video that I did that how I feel about Bill Russell. Hell no, Bill Russell. I don't think Bill Russell deserves to be on top 50 all time. That's how much I really don't like niggas. That's how overrated I think these 60s, 60s, 50s, that era players. That's how overrated I think some of these niggas are. I don't think Bill Russell deserves top 50 all time. I really don't. Um, Tim Duncan, I can see why you'll put him on top 10. I can see. I don't know. I think Shaq and Tim Duncan are interchangeable. Hell no, Bill Russell is not on this list. Fuck off here. Fuck off. Fuck off of here, Bill Russell. Um, Magic Johnson, I can see that. Wilt Chamberlain. So we already kicking two people off the list. We kicking off Wilt Chamberlain off the top 10. We kicking Bill Russell off the top 50. So Tim Duncan. So now we got Jordan number one, LeBron number two. Fuck Wilt Chamberlain. We got Magic Johnson number three, and we got Kareem number four. It's looking pretty good right now. Um, Tim Duncan number five. I can see that. That's cool. I can see where somebody coming from because Tim Duncan just got so many. He was just with such a good team and such a great coach. I don't know about Tim Duncan, but like player wise, I guess. Then there's Larry Bird. Larry Bird, a little bit. Do I think he's a little bit overrated? Yeah. A little bit overrated, just a little bit. I think Shaq, since Tim Duncan's number 5, I think Shaq would be above him. I think you should put Shaq above Larry Bird. So I would put Shaq number 6, and then Larry Bird number 7, and then right after that I'll put Kobe Bryant. Yep, Kobe Bryant number 8, number 8 all time. And so Hakeem Olajuwon, I haven't seen too much of Hakeem Olajuwon, so I can't really speak on him. But just from what I know about him, I don't know about his place. I don't know about his place right there, cause I just don't know about that. Oscar Robertson, hell no, Oscar Robertson, hell no, you're not on this list, nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga. Jerry West, hell no. Listen, I'm telling you, it's a witch hunt. These niggas from the 60s not on this list. Hell no. Niggas from the 60s is not on this list. Moses Malone, I can see where somebody's coming from, but when they put Moses Malone in this bitch, Kevin Garnett, that's weird. Kevin Garnett is weird. Karl Malone, that's weird as hell. You know, Karl Malone never won a damn championship. Made it to the finals like 3 times. Never won a damn championship. Hell no. Dirk Nowitzki. I put Dirk Nowitzki over Karl Malone. I don't know. Just overall greatness. Julius Erving. See, this is where you start getting and then Stephen Curry. Millennial bias? Hell no, it's not millennial bias. Half of these niggas on this damn list don't even have a championship. Like Jerry West, nigga, how are you 13th all time? Nigga, you have 9 or 10 finals appearances. You never won not one. You haven't won not one final. Hell no. Steph Curry above Jerry West. Steph Curry, 2-time MVP, first unanimous MVP, 73-9. Fuck out of here. Millennial biased? Hell no. Hell no. What the hell? Steph Curry is above most of these niggas. Hell no. He's above Kevin Garnett, Moses Malone. Hell yeah. Jerry West above. Definitely Oscar Robertson. So I don't know where Hakeem Olajuwon stands. So we was at number 8 with Kobe Bryant. So Hakeem Olajuwon, I'm gonna give him 9. I'm gonna give him 9. And then I'm gonna put Steph Curry number 10. Now some of y'all might be looking at me like, what the hell? Steph Curry is on your all-time list? Now all-time top 10 list? What the fuck's wrong with you? What about fucking niggas crazy when they say fucking Scottie Pippen? What about Scottie Pippen? What the fuck? Scottie Pippen? Are you serious, nigga? Hell no. Nigga had defense, no offense. Well, he had some offense, but nigga shot like 41% from the field. Weak sauce shit. So we got Steph Curry. I mean, I don't get what's the argument against Steph Curry. I think the main argument against Steph Curry that people like to use is that he didn't get good. You didn't start really seeing potential from him until like 3 years ago. He didn't really start getting good until 3 years ago. I think that's the reason why people just don't accept Curry as one of the greatest of all time. I think that's why. Because look at what he's done since he hit his prime. He 2-time MVP, 73-9, made it to the finals 3 years in a row. Just ridiculous. How can you put niggas that haven't won no championships, niggas that have been to the finals 10 times and haven't won not one championships, niggas that got one championship, how can you, and no MVPs, how can you put niggas like that above Steph Curry? How can you do that? I don't get it. And then you got Charles Barkley, overrated. Once again, Chris Paul, and I see a trend here, and I'm wondering, where is Scottie Pippen? Definitely overrated. Hell no. John Stockton, and I'm looking, I'm like, where the hell is Dwayne Wade? I'm going, Dwayne Wade definitely he's above. Dwayne Wade is above Scottie Pippen, Chris Paul. Chris Paul above Dwayne Wade, nigga. Are you crazy? Hell no. Charles Barkley definitely above Charles Barkley. Julius Erving. I don't know. I don't know much about Dr. J. So I'm not really gonna speak on him. He's above Dirk Nowitzki, definitely. Hell no. Fuck out of here. Karl Malone, definitely above Karl Malone. Fuck out of here. Kevin Garnett, definitely above Kevin. How can you put Kevin Garnett above Dwayne Wade? Fuck wrong with you? Fuck wrong with you? That nigga carried Shaq to a championship. Dwayne Wade carried Shaq to a championship at like 23 years old. Fuck out of here. Then then you have Elgin Baylor. Elgin Baylor, all-time, 11-time All-Star. Fuck out of here. Don't nobody know this old-ass nigga. I just But like I said, niggas from the 60s, they don't count. Niggas from the 60s don't count as much because they don't, like, there's not a whole lot of footage on them, and their stats are really deceiving. So I just can't, I can never put a nigga I might be able to put Wilt Chamberlain on the top 30 list all time, just simply because of his stats and just how dominant he was. But I can never put somebody like Jerry West, Elgin Baylor. I can never put niggas like that. And especially Bill Russell. I can never put niggas like that top 30. Bill Russell nowhere near my top 50, probably not top 100. Hell no. David Robinson. I'm gonna probably give y'all my top 50 greatest NBA players of all time. Maybe next week. No, I'm gonna probably do it next week. Battery low. Fuck my battery. Steve Nash. Yeah, Steve Nash. Steve Nash is cool. Steve Nash cooler. I don't know if I put him 28 all time. Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd is cool. He's definitely up there. Patrick Ewing. Yeah, he's up there. Walt Frazier. You know, I was expecting to see Allen Iverson on here, but I'm just wondering because it's niggas like, because I see niggas like Charles Barkley, and some of these niggas never even made it to the finals. Like seriously, some of these niggas never made it to the finals. Like Chris Paul. Chris Paul never made it to the damn finals. Like what the hell? And you got this nigga Allen Iverson carrying a weak ass team to the finals, and he's not above some of these niggas. This is why Isaiah Thomas is cool. Isaiah Thomas is up there. He's definitely up there. Isaiah Thomas is a GOAT. I put him top 30 all time. Bob Cousy, don't know who that is. I literally don't know who that is. I mean, I heard of him, but I haven't seen no video on him. I'm not even sure what that nigga looks like. I'm definitely heard of him because I'm a basketball fan. I've heard of Bob Cousy because I'm a basketball fan, but I really just don't know the nigga. George Mikan, I never really heard of this nigga either. Paul Pierce, fuck Paul Pierce. I just play. Paul Pierce used to be raw. He up there. He definitely up there. Rick Barry, don't know him too much. I've heard of him. I don't know him too much though. Dolphs. Well, how do you spell it? I have no idea who this nigga is. Elvin Hayes. I've heard of Elvin Hayes. Gary Payton. And I'm looking through Kevin McHale, Bob Pettit, Ray Allen, yeah, Reggie Miller. Reggie Miller? Are you serious? Fuck Reggie Miller. Reggie Miller don't deserve to be above, I don't know about Dominique Wilkins. I don't know about Dwight Howard. But he definitely doesn't deserve to be above, I don't like the fact that Russell Westbrook not on this list. Definitely don't deserve to be above Russell Westbrook. Fuck that. Russell Westbrook, and I know this list came out before this his MVP season that just where he averaged a triple double. But still, man, fuck that shit. Are you serious? Fucking Bob Pettit, Ray Allen, Reggie Miller. Fuck that shit. Reggie Miller, nigga. Reggie Miller about weak as hell. He was that's another nigga that never averaged at least 20 points. At least I remember looking at his stats and he had a bunch. He was consistent, but he was consistently just above like a role player. That nigga was barely a role player, barely above a role player. Like that. That's how that nigga Reggie Miller was. It's just that he hit some clutch shots. That's why people look at him as one of the greatest of all time. That's how he got in the damn Hall of Fame. You saw his. You can look up his damn percentage for being in the Hall of Fame. It's niggas in the NBA. Like people don't even. They're like, I don't know if he going to the Hall of Fame, nigga. This nigga has better career stats than Reggie Miller. He should go in the Hall of Fame. Fuck out of here. So this is my reaction to this list. Dwight Howard. I don't know about Dwight Howard. I wasn't really watching basketball much. I wasn't watching basketball much when Dwight Howard was in his prime. Around the time when I was 8 through when I was 12, I wasn't watching basketball a lot like that. So, and I know the thing that put Dwight Howard on this list wasn't points or I know it was his defense. I know it was his defense, but just looking at the stats, I can't really tell because his stats. He averaged like 9 points and 10 assists and like a few blocks, which is good, but all time great, like above Russell Westbrook and Kyrie. I don't know. It's just hard. And then you have other players. I'm trying to think of other players, even right now that should probably be on this list. I don't know, Chris Bosh. I would put Chris Bosh above I don't know, just looking at stats at face value, I would put Chris Bosh above Dwight Howard. And the fact that he has 2 rings. I would put Chris Bosh above Dwight Howard. Howard was perhaps the most dominant defensive center since Bill Russell. And that's what I'm thinking. Like I think the reason he's on here is because of his defense, which I didn't see a whole lot of demonstrated to me. Because by the time I started really watching basketball, Dwight Howard was already trash. Dwight Howard was Now hold on a minute. Let's look at the stats real quick. Dwight Howard stats. Dwight Howard. Whoa. Dwight Howard stats. Basketball Reference. This is my site right here. So I was a little bit wrong. He averaged 20 points. Still not. I guess that's cool. He cooling. 3 blocks a game and 20 points. That's pretty cool, I guess. 13 rebounds. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That is pretty good. And he rarely missed any games back then too. But by the time I started really watching basketball heavy was like 2013. 2013, he wasn't that good by then. He wasn't as good as he used to be. I didn't really start watching basketball till like 2013, and this is why LeBron James is my favorite basketball player of all time. I don't just think that he's the GOAT. He's my favorite basketball player of all time. I don't think he's the GOAT right now, but if he does, if he his legacy will be greater than Michael Jordan's if he wins this final right here, which he's gonna do. Now, my phone is on 11%. I'm gonna have to charge this shit, and I'm gonna have to get out this damn barn. I have to record in the barn because if I don't, it's gonna be some problems. I can't record in my room. Hell no. Hell no, I can't record in my room. But it's been a nice day. Like, share, subscribe. Comment what I should do, what kind of video I should do next, cause I should I'm gonna accept some video requests from y'all. And all kinds of anime stuff. If you like anime, I'm gonna have some anime stuff coming out next week. Maybe later this week, maybe over the weekend. Just some cool shit to just chill with during this finals week for me. So peace out, man.